Everyone. Hope I find you well. What I want to talk about today is just the search for perfection and, well, just the search for perfection. I used to be one of those people that was totally all about perfection in thought. In thought, I was all about perfection. Action, it didn't work out that way. Because I was so fixated on perfection, I wouldn't do things that weren't perfect. And I'd get super frustrated and worried and anxious about it and just spiral downward. And the thing is, guys, perfection is this abstract idea in your head. And it's entirely subjective to you and your beliefs and your thoughts. So it can't even really be obtained, guys. That's the thing. Or perfection isn't necessarily, it does have to do with your exterior environment, but it has a lot to do with how your internal environment and how you feel about that exterior environment too. So your job, for example, for me it was a job. I wanted the perfect job, and I wouldn't take anything less than that. And because of that, I ended up not taking a job. But the thing was, I don't think any job would have been perfect, honestly, for me at that time, just because I was so fixated on, that making sure it was like 100.00000% perfect. And of course that doesn't exist. And I was relying totally on external factors for that perfection. And so, yeah. And another thing, guys, the reason I was looking for perfection, I think, was because I was not very self-confident, and I had a lot of internal bullshit going on, and yeah, I had no self-confidence, no sense of self-worth. So I was looking for the perfect job so I could handle it, and then I would feel good about myself. I was looking for the job to feel good about myself. And the last thing to remember about perfection, guys, is, you see, the thing is, our mind is a delusion-generating machine. So as far as making choices, we wouldn't even necessarily realize what is perfect. Because once you've been meditating and self-discovering for a while, you realize that there are things you believe that are totally and completely bullshit. And you have no concept of it. And there's beliefs you hold internally that are completely and totally bullshit. So this object we have to attempt to find perfection, the human mind, body, soul, whatever, is imperfect itself. So if you find perfection, it's going to be a fluke, guys. It's not through effort. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to take some effort, and effort is important, but guys, you're totally fucking imperfect. You have huge flaws, and that's fine, whatever. But yeah, you have these huge flaws, so how are you going to find perfection? I don't know, guys. I don't know, so just relax. Don't stop trying, but relax a little bit, guys. You're not gonna find perfection. You might. Don't get me wrong, but like I said, the tool you're using to attempt to find perfection is inherently flawed, deeply flawed. So relax a little bit. As always, onward and upward.